guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we are outside and I am absolutely giddy about this. So I ordered several green stalks. I ordered 2 of the leaves and 1 of the original, and I had an original that I had my strawberries in last year. What we're going to do today is we're going to put together 1 of the leaves and I'm going to transplant the strawberries from the original to the leaf planter. And then 1 of my leaves is going to be all strawberries. 1 of my leaves is going to be salad greens and herbs. And then I still have room in the 2 original planters to plant some other things, so we'll see what comes of that. So let me get all this stuff taken out of the box. Let's see what we got here. We have, I'll tell you what each part is. Whoops. Okay. So I have the ultimate spinner base. I have the water reservoir that goes on the top. I have 6 of the water discs because it is a 7-tier leaf planter. And I have the set of wheels for the ultimate spinner base. I have the extension hose to drain it. And here are the leaf containers. So there should be 7 of these in here. And if you guys haven't heard of the Greenstalk, it is a phenomenal product. So what's great about the Greenstalk is, for those of us who have a smaller area, which I have a pretty good size area for growing, but there are some people who have a smaller growing area, like they may live in an apartment and only have a balcony. But these green stalks, they're vertical. So on the leaf, there's 7 layers with 6 pockets in each layer. So you have 42 different pockets to plant plants. And on the original, I have the 5-tier, and on each tier there are 6 pockets. So you have 30 pockets to grow plants in the original. So, and they grow upwards. So it works out really well if you have a small growing space. So let me put the wheels on first. And on these wheels you have 3 locking wheels and 3 non-locking wheels. So that way I can, whoops, or maybe there's only 2 locking wheels. There might only be 2 locking wheels. So I live in upstate New York, so it gets really cold in the winter. So I had taken my green stalk and I mulched everything, all the strawberries. I moved it into my garage and put a frost cover on it to help it over the winter so that the frost wouldn't kill it. So I'm going to bring you guys down here a little bit so that I can get you guys closer to what I'm doing here. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put together the ultimate spinner. And each one of these wheels they just slide in here. Let me see if I can get it into, and there's not going to be like a big click or anything. Let's see. Just got to push them down in. And I want to alternate and put the locking wheels across from each other. So this is going to be a locking wheel. And I'm going to put the other locking wheel right across from it. So you'll see that I have a locking wheel on this side and a locking wheel on this side. Then I can put the other wheels in. I feel like I'm short a wheel. I feel like I should have had 6 wheels instead of 5 wheels. I don't know why. Well, That's a problem. I may have to contact the company and find out, but let me look in my other boxes and see if that one has 6 wheels. All right, I'm back. I was missing a wheel, so I had to take this out of the other box, and I sent an email to the company letting them know that I was short a wheel. Okay, so we have the ultimate spinner base put together. Now we're going to start working on filling up our bases. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put one of my bases on first, and they lock on. So there's these little feet on the bottom, and if you fit those into the base, they should fit and lock onto the little grooves in the base. Alright, so we have our container, it's on the base. There's the hole in the middle here, and I don't want the dirt all falling down there, so I bought these little wine caps on Amazon, and while I'm filling it, I'm going to go ahead and just put that on there. So let me lock these wheels so that they do not roll. We don't want them knocking over the camera. All right, I'm going to fill it with Happy Frog because that is what is recommended. You want to fill it with potting soil because you want your soil to be light and airy. And look at how light this is. See, it's all light and airy, so it's going to be really good for the roots of the plant. There's a lot of perlite in there. And I'm also going to, because this is going to be strawberry plants, I'm going to fill it about halfway, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put some berry food, plant food for berries in there. Okay. There's not a lot of bark in here, not a lot of big pieces. Okay. And I want my berries to have enough food to last through the season. So I'm using a Spoma organic berry tone, and I'm just going to put a handful in each level, maybe 2 handfuls in each level. And this is going to be a slow release. I'm working in here a little bit. It's going to be a slow release so that the plants have food to last them for the season. Because they're in a container, they're going to go through the food quite quickly. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add some extra earthworm castings also, just to give it some nutrition. Because again, you're not able, because it's in a container, it's not going to get the nutrition that it would get if it was in the ground. Okay, so I got that. I'm going to move these out of the way and fill this up the rest of the way. So each level on the leaf takes just under a cubic foot of soil. So each one of these bags should fill 2 levels. And you want to fill it all the way up to the top, because once you start watering, that soil is going to settle. So you want to make sure you fill it all the way up to the top. I'm trying not to spill a lot. Okay. All right. So I have this, and I can come in when I put the plants and I can side dress it a little bit. So I can come in and side dress this as I use it, but because I used my wine cap, no dirt came down and was wasted. So now I'm going to put in, they say to plant them, put your plants in before you set them all up, but I'm going to set this up first. So as you can see in each one of the watering discs, there's little holes, and when you put it on, you want to line those holes up with the pockets. So this is still pretty low, and I want some more in there. So let me just take my wine cap, put it back on. Let me put a little bit more soil in there. Okay. Okay, I think that's good. All right. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so you can see it's pretty high. All right. So now I'm gonna put my little watering disc in, and I'm going to line up the holes to be even with the dirt. Let me move this back a little bit so you can see. Okay, one layer down. Now I'm gonna put my next layer on, and it's gonna go, it's gonna clip on, go down once I start putting more of the soil in. And I'm gonna do the same thing on this. I'm going to fill it halfway and then put some of the berry tone and some extra worm castings in there. So let me get these filled and I will be back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. And here is our Greenstalk put together on the spinner base. So I can spin it around if certain plants need more sun than others. There is this hose goes to here so that I can direct the water. So if I don't want the water to drain onto my concrete, I can move this around. Let me put the locks wheels down. And whoops. So I have the tube facing out the back, and I'm gonna go ahead. I'm not gonna transplant my strawberries yet. I've got it already, but I want to moisten the soil because it's pretty dry. So I'm gonna come out here and I'm gonna water it a couple times over the next couple days, and then I will transplant my strawberries in a few days. So to water it, let me show you. So when you water it, it depends on how many cheers there are. So in this case, because I have 7, I'm gonna water it up to this line and then let it go down. And I'll do that each time. So let me get my watering. 1 here. Oops. Nope. Yep. So I'm just going to let that go, let that sit there and water it. And then what happens as it waters it, the little holes that we lined up with the pockets, that water's going to drip down so that everything gets watered evenly. So like your plants on the bottom aren't going to get less water than your plants on the top, because this drips all the way down and waters them evenly. And mine is not filled to the top, but that's because I'm still going to plant my strawberries in there, so I wanted to leave a little bit of room for that. And then I'll level the soil up after I get done planting my strawberries. So this is it, guys. This is my brand new Greenstalk. I absolutely love it. I loved it last year. I'm going to love these new leaves also. And I will let you guys, I'll give you guys updates throughout the summer of how things are going. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider giving it a thumbs up in YouTube. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And go ahead and hit the bell notification and you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you later. Bye. And look at this. So I can get to all of them without moving. It spins. And so I can move them to see who needs the sun. Okay, you guys. I am out here in the rain. I just wanted to show you that I did transplant all my strawberry plants. So I have an entire Greenstalk leaf filled with strawberry plants. I have planted some of my cool weather stuff in one of my Greenstalk original. And my other Greenstalk leaf, I have put some lettuce seeds. I have some transplant upstairs in my grow room that I also want to transplant. So here are a picture of all of my beautiful leaves together. Yay! So I still have a lot of room that I'm going to be planting stuff, but I wanted to show you guys. So I also have some exciting news that I have a link to Greenstalk that you can use if you want to get a Greenstalk. That'll save you $10 on a purchase of $75 or more. And I will let you know that normally they have sales over Mother's Day weekend, which I know is a ways away. And if they have a sale prior to that, I will let you guys know. But I'm going to go ahead and put the link in the description of this video. And I hope you guys enjoyed my video. And if you did, please consider giving me a thumbs up in YouTube, which is a like. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. And there's going to be lots of gardening videos coming soon. I do have to put in my irrigation system, so I'm going to be doing a video on that and planting some other exciting things. So I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.